Live here from Venice Beach, Brian Kortovich, a.k.a. Smokin Aces.
Here with my main man, Brian, a.k.a. Smokin Aces. I mean, smoking like the park in 98-degree weather, whether it's 102 in the shade. I mean, smoking like, you know, a double dose of hot sauce on a mean kill wrist from Charlie.
Rucker Park, Harlem, New York City, 155th. This is where it all started. We're here because our brand Aces, we have a partnership launch party tonight with the NBA 2K. Years in the making. We started off with an idea, a vision here, came to full execution the way we built the brand backwards, and tonight's the coming out party, the announcement of Aces in NBA 2K, so we're excited to have that. If you know basketball and the history of roots of this city, you know this is one of the starting points, man. I've played here a few times, had the honor to lace up the kicks with some of the best players professionally and in the streets here. This is kind of the Rucker Park of Los Angeles right here. Growing up again in Cleveland, Ohio, hearing about, dreaming about, more importantly, playing at Rucker Park was always a goal of mine. I didn't have the storybook college career, so it's funny, I went to Manhattan College, got injured, didn't have a senior year, so how do I go pro? I have no stats. So I got a job on Wall Street initially, moving from Cleveland to New York with $200 in my pocket. Not to work on Wall Street, but knowing I would have the opportunity to play in the streets, to get a nickname, to get overseas. So by day I was quoting the gold and silver rings, and by night I did anything and everything I could to try to get on at the Rucker. First 2 summers was not successful. Didn't give up. Third summer I reached out, finally got on, ironically enough, called Black Wall Street. So he puts me on a team. You can imagine every single nickname from Nick Lachey to 98 Degrees, right? I'm getting clowned. I mean, I'm barely playing, barely touching the ball. They're calling me all these names. Funny enough, the next time I came, Lamont Jones, former NBA player with the Chicago Bulls, he was late. They're like, yo, BK, get in the game. So I think I had about 25 at halftime. And I always knew if you did something historic at the Rucker, you're gonna get a nickname. So I remember I was on the right side playing against White Chocolate, and they said, if you score again, BK, Nick Lachey, we'll give you a nickname. So I'll never forget the move, a little inside out, hesitation, crossover baseline. As I went up and hit the reverse, I'll never forget walking down the court. Nick Lachey no more, BK, a.k.a. Smokin Aces in the building. So when I heard that, let me tell you, man, that was like probably to this day of all the accomplishments I've humbly had in the game of basketball, that was probably the most iconic moment for me. The inspiration behind brand Aces came from my individual journey, so lighting up the streets in New York and creating havoc and making a name at Rucker Park, Smokin Aces, that really got me a lot of brand deals. I had the shoe deal with And One, with K1X, I was getting commercial spots, small movie roles. People always saw me as hustle and heart, so I was like, great, this is awesome. I got my own shoe with K1X, with And One. We out here at the Rucker with
Shaquille O'Neal, great grandfather of the great Shaquille O'Neal.
I think the brands really saw the authentic story of my hustle and heart. And the day before Summer League 2015, I was close to getting in. I ruptured my Achilles, defending my scoring title at Rucker. And I thought at the time, what am I gonna do? You know, go in the NBA, be a scout, be a GM, be an agent. Let me turn my story of hustle and heart, overcome the odds, drop Smokin Aces, make it brand Aces, and make it about a universal, powerful message, and relay that to collaborations, to products, to an apparel line that really resonates with the culture. To be entrenched in culture and sport with the biggest brands in the world, it's humbling. I've always had these crazy ambitions and dreams early on, so I wanted to embody my personal journey because I saw the impact that it had and turned into a brand. So hustle and heart became the brand slogan, because I think everyone from LeBron James to the doctor to the lawyer to the janitor has hustle, has heart, right? So to say it, to actually do it and live it and experience it, to come for a circle in Los Angeles, it's special, man. So I really look forward to tonight and the 2K launch, man. Shout out to all the guys over there who saw the platform of Aces, more importantly, the storytelling, where we have been, where we are now, but most importantly, where we're going. My ace.
How you doing?
What's happening? How you feeling? Thank you.
I like your shirt.
Appreciate that.
How's it going?
It's going good. We're heading downtown LA right now
Yeah?
to the 2K launch party.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Remember how you always used to say left hand? Work on your left hand, eat with your left hand?
Yep.
Mama taught me that.
I think that the buzz right now is pretty incredible, and so I'm really excited that you're in a group of really amazing brands and personalities that are featured in this new edition. It makes sense.
No, it's awesome. Just like we said back a couple weeks ago when we talked about this, so it's just good to finally be here and excited to be in the room and cheers and enjoy this win. Many more to come, but we got to enjoy this moment because it's a big one for the Aces brand platform. One guy I'm really excited to see, musician, is my guy J. Cole, man. We go back. This was the starting backcourt, the Nike Zoom City Classic. So yeah, we started off the game, I think it was Common, myself, J. Cole, and a few other guys in the backcourt. He unfortunately rolled his ankle. So when J. Cole went down, it was up to me and Common to lead the troops to victory. So Common's like, you know, he's the big name. I'm just Brian, I'm just Smokin Aces. So I kept was being passive at first. He's like, yo, shoot the damn ball. I'm like, what? You don't gotta tell me twice. So I think I dropped like 48, 49 in the game. We won the championship. And the fans voted for Common for MVP. And then this happened.
Brian Kortovich, young legend, you are the really you are the MVP in my eyes, sir.
You can't really make up the story from Smokin Aces to Brand Aces in one of the biggest video games in the world. I mean, this is storybook stuff, and I'm just kind of it hasn't really set in yet. So kind of humbled and honored, and it takes a village of people and believers, and the man above to get us to this point. But just humbled, man, and honored, as you know. If you know my story in basketball and how close I was to getting in the league, a friend of mine said this, and a family member once said this: you, Smokin Aces, may never played a day on the court, but Aces is on the court. What they mean by that is all the times we've done the shoot collaborations in the NBA with all the NBA players, from PJ Tucker to Kemba Walker to a few other people. We've really touched the hardwood of the floor. The Aces is in the NBA. So for that to happen, it kind of brings it full circle. This route and this door may have been closed, but look at what's open. Look at the legacy that we're about to leave here with the brand. So that's probably my most proud moment, and just not taking no for an answer. You're gonna lose 10 times straight, but that one win is gonna be so big. If you have the mental fortitude and the mindset to wait for that win, it's gonna eliminate all the losses. So to me, it's pushing through all the setbacks, all the ups and downs of starting a business from the bottom up.
On the red carpet with Brian, aka Smokin Aces. Now, you're here at the NBA 2K23 launch event. Is that something that you always wanted to do, is be in NBA 2K?
I think so. As a kid growing up in Cleveland, Ohio, having dreams of playing in the NBA, to become a professional basketball player, and then to have my journey stop, and then take my Smokin Aces moniker into Brand Aces, and to Brand Aces to be in a game. It's just a special honor to be in the intersection of culture and sport, and to be here honored tonight as a brand in NBA 2K.
I'm really excited about tonight just because this is the culmination of kind of like everything we do all year long. Get to see all the talent, celebrities, all the artists come out, Brian come out, everybody that we work with all year, we finally get to celebrate together, and that's really special for us. Brian and I met through Ronnie 2K. Obviously, we wanted to pull Aces into the game and do our lifestyle apparel. So we reached out to Brian, and it was just kind of one of those instant connections, right? Like Brian and Mary on the phone with us, and just felt that kind of familial love. And yeah, it's just been Aces ever since.
Awesome.
Yeah, step on in, man.
What's up, fellas? Brian.
What's going
Pleasure,
on,
man.
man?
Pleasure
Trey.
to meet you, man. Pleasure. How you doing? Pleasure.
Set this
Yep.
just over your shoulders,
All right,
so go
cool.
ahead and take a seat.
Yep.
And lean back for me. Great.
Ideas, dreams to reality, man. Humbled and honored to be scanned into the game. What an honor, man. Looking forward to it.
How the fuck y'all feeling? Good.
NBA 2K23. Shout out Close Up 360, Brand Aces, Smokin Aces. We're here. Dreams do come true, and it happened tonight.